My project was about music and different genre effects on multitasking, task completion, parallel processing, basically how you do things, the order you do them, and whether music will inhibit that performance on a couple different criteria. Well, I found that in a simple reaction time test that music, especially classical music, did actually show to have a little bit more of an inhibitory effect. Popular music was similar, although neither one of them had statistical significance. We did at least find trends in that part of the study. On the second part of my experiment, where people went through and completed a variety of different tasks, we found that on a reading comprehension measure, classical music had a very large effect on whether someone would complete that correctly or not, which we actually find to be really interesting because it should be popular music that is more inhibitory. So we explain that by saying, well, a lot of kids our age don't listen to classical music, so it's foreign to them and therefore a little more distracting. Well, I actually know what psychology is about now, instead of just going through the classes and hearing, well, we study abnormal behavior or the experimental side or just the different facets. I actually know what it takes a lot more to get into grad school and what the field is really doing, instead of just seeing a clinician. Well, it was kind of intimidating, at least seeing the other schools and how many more people worked on their projects and how many more contributed to the actual projects. But I still think we did really, really well, considering it was very time constrained and we were not familiar with the actual process very well. But I think we worked well as a team in teaching each other and helping each other get through that and learn the most out of it.
Do you think this is something Newman should try to do more of in the future?
If they don't, I'd be sad, because I feel like this really is what we needed to be doing to get into higher level graduate schools, such as K-State, KU, Oklahoma State. Those programs, you've pretty much got to have research presented at a conference in order to be really considered above other people. It helps us be more outstanding and sets us apart from others. So the project itself was very time consuming, very extensive research, complex to set up. But once we got it set up, we had things in motion and we started getting people to go through our projects. I had a lot of fun meeting a lot of new students out there at Newman and getting to know who they are, what they do around here, as well as get people to come in and see what psychology experiments are about. And once we went through to the conference, it was a very rewarding and helpful experience because I could see what other students from bigger grad schools were doing and how we compared to that and what we will be doing in the future, being in psychology. So overall, it was probably the best, most rewarding work I've done in my college career. I like cats.
All right.